How's it going, everyone? It's Christmas Day, and I just wanted to come at you guys with another quick video to give you guys some good information that might help you out. The title of this video is going to be, We All Know What to Do, and the truth is simple. So the main purpose of this video is basically just to remind you guys that we all already know the truth. We all already know what to do. It's just a matter of peeling back the layers of the onion, getting rid of beliefs, getting rid of limitations, boosting your self-esteem, and going from there. A lot of us out here are searching for truth. We're searching for answers. We're searching for a roadmap for life. At least I have been for a long time. I've been searching for kind of a guide, something that'll help me live my best life, help me become the strongest version of myself. You've all heard the cliche statements and whatnot, but a lot of us out here are searching to be the best. A lot of us aren't happy with the status quo. A lot of us don't want to be average, and so we're searching for answers. We're searching for the truth. You might not believe what the news says. You might not believe what mainstream science says. You might not believe what mainstream history says, but at the end of the day, a lot of us are searching and searching and searching. And the more I search, at least me, the more I search and the more I live, the more I realize I've known it all along, and so have you. We've all known the truth all along. And I was just having this discussion the other night with one of my good friends, and we were basically just saying, it was all just kind of hitting us, and we were having this great talk over text, and we were talking about how all those little silly things we were told growing up, all the little cliche silly things you heard, a lot of those things are true. But the problem is truth, real truth, is so simple that it's often overlooked because a lot of us want some flashy, extravagant thing. We want something that's going to stroke our ego and make us feel, big and powerful and whatnot. And it's like the Bible says, God uses the simple to confound the wise, because all these intellectual pursuits, all these intellectual philosophies and whatnot just cause us to go round and round the merry-go-round and not really get anywhere, because the truth is right at the center of the merry-go-round, and it's found at a place of stillness. The problem is it's hard to get to that place of stillness because our egos and our lives keep us on this merry-go-round, and it keeps all this noise in our lives, and it's hard to get down to actual truth, which is very simple. So in this video, I just wanted to kind of pose a question to you guys. What if everything you need to know you already knew? What if you already had a roadmap, the roadmap you need to follow for your life? What if it was already encoded in your DNA? What if it was encoded through your ancestors and your heritage, and basically the creator who created you, the God or whatever you believe, whatever created you, the universe, God, source, whatever. What if he, she, it encoded what you need to know in your DNA? And this is where I also like to draw on the Bible, because the Bible also says you have been given, past tense, everything you need for life and godliness. You've already been given it. So like I said at the beginning of the video, it's just a matter of peeling back the layers of the onion. It's a matter of getting to that place of stillness. And I like to use the merry-go-round analogy because at the outside of the merry-go-round, that's where you feel it the most. But in the middle is where it's still, and you don't feel the merry-go-round, which I call life. You don't feel the torment and the anxiety of the rat race and the trying to hustle and chase after money and get bills paid and all that. You don't feel that in the place of stillness. And so some of the silly sayings or whatever I want to remind you guys of are, you are what you eat. And to me, I take this a step further and I say, you are what you consume. So all of the information, all of the videos you watch, all of the talks you listen to, all of the books you read, all of the people that you associate with go into your mind and go into your soul and go into your spirit and cause you to look at the world around you a certain way. And so with this knowledge, it becomes important for you to pick and choose the information you expose yourself to pick and choose the videos you watch, to pick and choose the people you expose yourself to, because whether you like it or not, the people you're around, the videos you're watching, etc., plant seeds into your mind, and those seeds end up growing unless you're careful. and it can influence the way you perceive reality. Here's another one. Garbage in, garbage out. I remember I was in like 3rd or 4th grade and I was kind of beating myself up because I was struggling with a math lesson. And I remember the substitute teacher said something profound that changed my life. And it's funny because I remember it to this day. She said, if you put garbage in, you get garbage out. I remember I was beating up on myself, telling myself, oh, I can't do it, or something along those lines. And it just really stuck with me what she said, because garbage in, garbage out. And when I think about this, it just reminds me that bad self-talk, bad word choice, and bad words create a bad life. Because like I said on another video, etymology is etymology. Your words create your world. The words you use frame the world that you live in. And that goes deep, and that's a whole nother video. But if you guys want to go more into that subject, watch my video, Etymology is Etymology. And then the other one, kind of what my buddy and I were talking about the other night, is just the importance of friends and family. When you're faced with a life-changing event, when someone dies, when you have a big thing happen in your life, it really just causes you to go back to the drawing board. And one of the things that immediately comes up, and a lot of people will say this too, is that it just reminds you of the importance of friends and family, and how important it is to really just cherish every moment you have with your loved ones, with your children. And I take this into account, and I just really appreciate my wife, and I really appreciate all the moments I get to spend with my young son. And I really just appreciate how healthy we all are, and how impervious we seem to be to any illness and any cold and whatnot, because none of us ever get sick. And then another thing I want to talk about is just living a simple life. Getting your life down to a very simple, almost primitive mindset. And the guy that really helped me learn this teaching was David Goggins. And he basically opened me up to a whole new way of thinking about this, because you basically just, the way he gets stuff done and the way he toughs it out and gets through and makes these amazing accomplishments in life, and went through Navy SEALs training and all that, is he just went back to a very primitive mindset, as he calls it, and just, you basically make the decision that you're going to do something and you stick to it. And that's very hard to do. It's easier said than done, but at the end of the day, there's something to be said for living a simple life. You don't need all the flashy cars. You don't need all the fancy things. You don't need all the crazy, flashy, extravagant things in life. You just need a simple life that involves family, caring for yourself, self-esteem, friends, family, and just all those important things that don't necessarily have to do with money, but money sure helps out. And then the last thing I want to talk about, and this is kind of the tidbit I want you guys to ponder, is ego is complicated, spirit is simple. Just think about that. Spirit is simple, but ego is complicated. A lot of us spend our whole lives wrapped up in ego, wrapped up in what other people think, wrapped up in all these crazy merry-go-round thoughts in our head, which are really just a product of the ego. And it's very rare that many of us encounter the true spirit, the spirit of God, the spirit of source, whatever you want to call it. It's very rare that we encounter truth. And it's not that we don't encounter it, it's that we don't consciously notice it, because it's so simple that, like I said at the beginning of the video, the truth is so simple that we just kind of blaze right through it, because it doesn't seem important, because our egos associate importance with all these extravagant, flashy things. But importance is really very, very simple. Truth is very, very simple. And that's what I want to leave you guys with. And I hope you all are having a great holiday season. I hope you guys are spending time with your family. I hope you guys are living a simple life and really getting back to the basics and getting to that place of stillness where you're able to answer your own questions and find your own life roadmap. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.